Hello and welcome to a new video. In this video I'm gonna show you a collection from 2016 and it's called On the Bright Side, and it does have a lot of pastelic colors, grungy, and let's go and check out what's in the folders. So you can see here the previews. We have a lot of brushes this time, grunginess, loops. We have one pack with impasto styles. We have magic lights. We have templates, 2 packs of papers and masks, and we have some word arts. And let's go directly into the folders. When you download your folders with artsy bits and pieces, you get 2 packs, A and B, so they are split up, and this is what they include here. You have a lot of beautiful artsy bits, a lot of paint strokes I have in here, some flowers, some old vintage papers here in the back. Over here, whoops, this is a detail now. And then we have a beautiful photo mask. You only need to put your photos just behind, because this part here, this gray part in the middle, is transparent, and you can place the photo just behind, and your photo will get this folds here, and it will look beautiful. So this is the Artsy Bits and Pieces pack with those different kinds of artsy bits. And then we have the art graphics here. Art graphics are black, transparent, and you can use them as overlays. You can use them to create collages. You can use them for writing text in it, adding photo, papers, and whatever. I will show you that later in the video on a little bit of a layout I will create. The pack includes 20 different art graphics, and this is how they look like. And also you get 2 ABR files, and I added here 2 different files because the CS higher contains 3,600 pixel wide graphics in the ABR, and the lower with CS5 is 250 wide. 2,500, well, numbers. So this is the pack with the art graphics here, and then we have another pack with brushes and black PNG transparent files are the doodles and stars, and also frames here. We have a lot of sweet doodling. Look at this. What's that? Row with hearts. And here we have some stars. You can use them to place them one after the other. Then you can add photos in it. You can use them as overlays, as a photo mask, fill them with papers, fill them with styles. So this is the pack, and this is too cute. Look at this little, what is that? Butterfly? I don't know, something like that. And here's a little bee here. And here we have some sweet hearts here in this. And this is all what you get here. You get a lot of different swirls and bits here. You get 29 different PNG files, and also here 1 ABR file with all the 25 PNG files as a brush file. It's for Photoshop and also Photoshop Elements. Drips, drip. I had a a phase where I created a lot of drips, and I tried them on so many different elements, and this is what I came up with. And you can use them really pretty nice as a mask here, and overlay them. And I'm gonna show you one layout of one of my girls, which I really like too. And this is this. Look at that. And she used here those drips and this little silhouette, and it's so beautiful, and really lovely piece of art here. I would love to see that in a frame and hung up on the wall, because it really is very beautiful. Of course, others as well. So when we are here already at the CT folders, here are some impressions what my girls created. This is too cute. And enjoy life. So you can see here a lot of the different word arts. This is what I've created once. Also, that one is from me. I think, I don't want to say yet now, this is done by this and this CT members, because in the past I always said the wrong names. So I know this is from Denise because she paints, and this is from Marianne, and I think this is from Anne. And I forgot about that. Sorry, City Girl. I think it's from Marianne, Denise. That looks like from Marianne. And who's gonna do that? So let's look at that one. Who's done that one? It's from Trish. Yes, Trish created that. And this is from Jane. And this is Cindy. Yes, it's from Anne. It's Cindy, Trish, Marianne, Anne. This one. It's an old one. Okay, so this is what the CT girls created with the on the bright side, and I hope you can get here a little bit of inspiration. Going back to the Drippin folder here, we have here altogether 12 different drips. And what I have added also styles in this pack. So you get an ABR file plus those kind of styles here. And let's double click and open a paper here, and go back to the, let's open that one. So let's try out a little bit those styles from this pack. Large thumbnail. So here we are. Let's see. This is nice. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a depth you get here, and it's a little bit standing from the background. So that's pretty nice. Also that green one. And this is like a rain. Also that one is very nice with another background. Then we have here those glass styles, especially they work pretty nice on the drips. Oh, this is nice. This texture. Also here with green drips, softer ones, very soft, and also that one what you can do is when you have a style like this, go to the layers and click with the right mouse here, and then this little pop-up window shows up, and then you go just here, scale effects, and there with it you can scale the effects, you can make them bigger and smaller. They get bigger with well, maybe I'm gonna show you that here. That's for better understanding. So all the pattern goes up when you scale it, so you can see that the pattern is then 300% here, and also the styles what are added here. But you can also, if you have that one, double click on the pattern overlay, and you can see here the scale is now at 390, and you can go back here to the 100%, but the other styles stay as a big as you with this 300% you have scaled them up with here with the scale effect. So there's a little bit trick beside that. Going back to the styles here, also that one. So this is very soft one, glass styles, and I really love that one. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is all included in the Drippin Pack here. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 different styles, plus all the brushes, Drippin files here. 12 are included as a brush file. Okay. Next one are the Loopy-La-Loosas. And also here you get an ABR file. And you get 2 versions of each Loopy-La-Loosa. You get the one with the shadow version, and then you get the normal one. And so you have to decide by yourself if you like to have a shadow loop or a normal one, and use it by your own creation of a shadow. This is what you can do if you like to create your own shadow. Just trying here. No. Okay. Shadow, you can do drop shadow. And then you change the angle, the distance, and the opacity. And the size is that it blurs. Okay, so we are happy now with that setting. Say okay, and then we go again with the right mouse and we say create layer. Now the shadow, what we have as a style, is now a own layer itself. So turn the Loopy-La-Loosa off and on. And what we're gonna do now is click on the layer with the shadow, press Command T, and then you see on top here this transformation icon. And now you can move this shadow a little bit around. So best is always you try to stay on this fixed point here where the loops cross, and move on. Oops. So this is it. Only move slightly, and the end you can really tear down. Also here you can tear that up. And this is how you can now create your own shadow for those Loopy-La-Loosas. And Also, you can still turn it around a little bit. And best is then when you are ready that you fix those two layers together, so when you move it that it stays together how you want it. So we delete the one we have loaded, and then we have that one, and we added that here. Okay, place that in the middle, and place that on top. And now we're gonna try to do something. We duplicate the both layers for the Loopalooza. Place it over it. Both we make merge layers now. So we have one layer now. This is how it looks like, and it's on top. And then we go to the layer with the arrow, right mouse, select pixels, and invert, Command Shift I. We go on top layer with the Loopalooza. And now we have a mask created. And now we're going, so I work very with the mask because you don't destroy anything, and you can always go back to your original files. This is very important, I think. Okay, so we now overlay only parts of this Loopalooza. You should see me, I just direct here with my hands and you can't see that on the monitor. Okay, you need to have the black color because it doesn't matter. You can go on the brush and have here, for example, it's only, I have that always in the brushes in, so we have that here. Okay, you need to have the white in the foreground, and then you can paint over the mask. You need to take care that you really have selected this mask here. So we have now one part. So let's try another one. So we have that one, and now we have those little bits here, and that's what we need to do now. That's a little bit tricky here now, and I don't know if we can do that properly. So we can erase that here. Okay, so this is erased, and then we go to the stamp tool a little bit, but it makes no sense just, oops, so only a little bit. Okay, okay, so we have now this swirling around this arrow with this Loopalooza. The same you can do now here with the drips. You can go here and delete here with black in the foreground this bit, so it goes up, down, and we can make here up, up. Also here the shadow, so it goes now through that arrow. Okay, maybe that would be a nice theme for a challenge. I need to let that my CT girls know that it would be a nice challenge to have something swirled around an object. Okay, so this is a little bit of learning for you with the Loopaloozas and the drips brushes. Okay, Next one, we have some templates here, and we have PSD file. It's white when you open your zip file, so don't worry about it. You need to only delete the first layer. It's I do that because it reduces a lot the space on the server, and this is what you get, a little really very artsy layout you get here. So let's try that in this video. I need for that my Pixabay, and I need to drink something directly from the bottle, if that my mom knows. That one is pretty cool with that truck. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. It's a long time ago when I created that. So we have this color burn on top of it. If you see any color burn, always best is to lock it, because that when you click wildly around, you have always this color burn overlaid and you move the wrong layer. I want to go into that. Which one? That one. Okay. Open as a clipping mask. So the oops. So this is it. Multiply. Where is the... Ah, it's in the back. What I search is this paint. White paint. Oh, now we have it. Okay. So this is how it can look like when you add a picture. You see, it's also for me a little bit tricky. And best is when you use the same photo a few times. And let's see, this is a mask here behind that. Let's move that here and add that here, and we're going to use this one. And you see, it's so easy with a fast effect, I would say. What you can do is to turn off the color burn. This is what the colors very intensifies here. This is up to you. White frame, this is that one. You can overwrite the text like that one. How you like it. You can change the color. Double click on it, change here the color, and pick maybe something out from the image. Something darker. Blue one, dark blue one. And you see here the H and the E, they stick really together. And when you press the option and the left arrow, you get here a little bit of a gap. So it's better to read. And then you can fill in your journaling, and your site is done. Perfect. You have a fast created artsy layout with this templates here. I'm gonna save that here in the layout folder, that I don't overwrite the one I have already created. So this is template number 1, and then we have template number 2. Double click on it. We all again have this white layer. Click on the first layer and slide down till the background. And this is what you get. This is the other one. Also here. Let's see if we find a fast another This squirrel is pretty sweet. There are so many around here when I drive to work in the morning. Okay, let's open that pink. Look at it. Maybe we make it a little bit smaller. Well, it looked pretty nice, this big one. Okay. And let's see what happens when we change here color burn. That gets a real nice watercolor effect now. Overlay. Color burn. Linear burn. Color burn. I like this color burn. Now we're going to use Command J to duplicate the flower, and we set it to normal. And now we use the quick selection tool and select those pink leaves here. Over here, make this quick selection to not the green. Then we have the pink one here. So don't worry when you can't do that as fast as I do. This is my daily job at the agency. So selecting things is really something I do daily at the work. And that's why it works fast. And this one. So we have here now the selection. We make a little bit of a softer edge here. We go to feather and we go to 10 pixel, and then we make a mask. And now it's placed on top. And what we're going to do, the right side, this word, we go on top. And now we look what we can add here on this brown overlaid paper or on the cardboard. Maybe on the cardboard, what we can do there in that's so cute. Maybe a butterfly. I'm addicted to butterflies. I should really do a butterfly collection soon. Maybe those ones. Oh, this. Maybe that one. Let's try that one. Okay, we are on the cardboard. We download it. Open as a clipping mask. And it's clipped. And here we have it. And place it here. Okay. We have now this harsh edge here. We go onto the picture now. Create again a clipping mask. Always use clipping mask. Go to your brush tool. Select a soft one. Make it really big. Paint. It doesn't work. Change the color to black and it will work. And now it's blended here nicely into the background. So this is how you build up those artsy layouts. And then maybe we have something what we can place here. Something blue color, blue flower. Let's see. Maybe that one. That's a nice one. So we have selected now the blue paint layer here, and this is it. And color burn. That's not. Oh, no. Lighten. Overlay. I think overlay is good. Okay. We make again. We copy again. Command J. Place it on top. Change again the setting to normal. go to the quick selection tool and we select now the sunflower and the vase. Also here we make a clipping mask. And this is how you can do such a layout in a really short time. Maybe let's try here. Where are the styles from the Drippin Pack? Okay. So it changes really the look of this image here in the back. But it's nothing what I now think it looks great. Okay, I like this brown vintage look a lot. Okay. This is how you can build up. And now we have here the mask. Here is another mask here where we can add another picture. Let's search butterfly. Oh, shall we use this squirrel? Maybe that one? I like that one. Okay, we are on the mask now. We download it and select that here. Move it around, make it really smaller. And you can see now, we don't see a lot from the butterfly. Command J, place it on top. Again, we go to the quick selection. We make only the butterfly. Yes, only the butterfly. And look at it. This is what in those artsy layouts sometimes happens. It's by accident that the butterfly now really hangs on this edge here, which is pretty cool. And what I think what would look now pretty cool, what we learned just before in the video, we create now a shadow. We go to drop shadow. Make it a little bit more blurry. Okay. Right mouse, create layer. We have now here the shadow of the wings from the butterfly. And then we move that butterfly shadow a little bit around. A little bit like that. There's a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay. And can you see how it pops out now? Isn't it awesome? Pretty cool, right? Okay, so this is the artsy magic templates, how I called it. We can add here in the back also solid paper, some really soft one. Maybe this brown, it's the most neutral one. Do you know how you can change very fast the color of a solid paper? This works in the Photoshop CC, so everything I show you, it's really a Photoshop CC, and sometimes not works in older version of Photoshop, Photoshop 6 and older in Photoshop Elements. So when you have your paper now placed and you want to have it in a different color, select your paper, and there is here this circle with the strike through, and here you can change things. And we go to hue saturation, and now the panel with the properties opens. And now you can slide here and change the color of the paper. But the original paper, by only turn that, added hue saturation layer is now turned off. When you turn it on, the paper is here. So you can change the color here. You can change the saturation, and you can also change, oops, the lightness. So if it should go brighter, maybe a little bit greener. So this is it. Very fast. And also a little quick tip here in this video. Yes, this is the second magic template here, and I hope you can use this a little bit, explaining how to use them. And then we have the magic lights. We need to go on further here to check out what's in the folders. So if you watch that only by checking what's in the folders, then maybe you have a little bit go on forward, that you don't see the explaining what I've done. So these are the magic lights. 20 together you get here, and you can add a lot of nice lightnings and bokeh effects on your images or on your pages with this pack. Another one are the papers. Now we have here the solid papers. You get altogether 13 different papers, solid papers, very colorful, bright papers here. And then we have another set with the urban papers, and these are so colorful. Use them really on images as an overlay. So let's try one. Now we use that one, and we don't open as a new file. So copy, paste, place that here on top. So the image itself is a little small, but color burn. Okay, it doesn't work. We go to screen and look at that effect. It's pretty cool. Or that one. Linear dodge, also pretty nice. And when you move it around, you can also change here the colors. Let's try another one. Maybe that one. Copy, paste, place it on top. Color burn. Because the background is so dark. This is not working. But this is a nice effect here. Also move that around so you can add here a little bit different effects. Let's try that one. Place it, lighten, screen, but overlay works. So you get here with that a little bit of a grungy effect on your image. Let's try another one, because that is so dark. And multiply, color burn, linear burn, lighten. This is cool effect. Screen, overlay. So you can see also the papers, or with the papers, there's a lot of potential to create thousands of different effects or things, or you can try out a lot of things. Okay, then we have the impasto styles. This is how they look like. I also added the tile file itself. Double click on it. And maybe for that we open a oops, what the word art over here. And this is the styles. Oops, oopsie daisy. Let's do it differently. Save. Close that one. And I want to open, yes, this one. Okay, another one. Maybe that one. So this is the word art here, and now we're going to add here some of the styles. This one, that's pretty nice. I have, come on, I have so many fonts loaded, not laded. 200 and 0. So we have now it's better to see. So this is how it looks. And the next one, very intense. That one. So you always get a brighter version and a little bit of more intense version of each style. And what you can do now, if you want to combine the styles from the Drippin Pack. And now I need to go back, urban impasto styles. We have the styles here. Yes, and you have the pattern. Open with Photoshop. We go to image, define pattern. We say okay. So we have now this style from the Drippin Pack. Double click on pattern overlay. Go inside. Well, I have loaded here tons. And here's the one we have now. And so you can combine and change now here the pattern. So we have this effect, but with another pattern. We have that one. Change here the pattern to that one. Color here, so this one, pattern overlay, this one. Ooh. Okay, there's some color overlay here inside. That's why it looks brown. So you can change here the color to white. You can change and turn off the color as well, so the color is back again. And the scale is at 50%, so you can change that to 100%. So this is a little bit of playing with patterns and so on. So these are the packs with the impasto style plus the tiles you can load in Photoshop and use them for any other occasion and load them as patterns. Next folders are the urban mask, watercolor masks we have here, and with a lot of texture, grunchiness, and a letter is here attached, and 6 different masks you get here, plus an ABR file. Also added here this wall art. It's only a JPEG. You can print that if you like and hang up on your wall, or use it as a card. Maybe for someone you print it, fold it, and write something in. This is up to you. So it's a little bit of a gift, if you like. Then we have the word arts here, of course, always with the ABR file. with some positive, happy word arts. Enjoy, think happy, be happy, anything is positive. Positive life, better optimistic, find the good, negativity, free zone, and so on. So this is the on the bright side. And I really hope you enjoy this video. And I forgot. No, we can't close it. The art graphics. I wanted to show you something, how you can use them. Let's open maybe that one. I forgot about that. So let's pull that in. Best is when you have placed it and you want to add some shapes. We start with the shape. For that is best when you use this rectangle tool here, because you can start to use that here. This is the first. And now you can add here maybe a style, place it underneath. And second one is here, over here, and use here another style. And next one is here, and you can, so this is something what you can do. We have here this rectangle without any style now, only filled with black, and what you can do now is to use it as a mask. Place it here, just and clip your image here. A little bit bigger, Command J, place it on top. We go again on the quick selection tool, and we select here those wings of this butterfly. It's more a moth, I don't know. And I think this yellow doesn't look like it needs to be there. Okay, so let's leave it how it is. So this is what you can do. Also here we can now again do this with the shadows. We add here the drop shadow. We change the angle to from left to right. So this is it. And I think it already looks good. If you like, you can go left mouse. We don't need to scale effect. That was the wrong one. Create layer. Go on top. Press Command G. Use the transformation tool, and the shadow don't need to have shown here on the heads. So this is it. This is how you can use also those kind of art graphics. And then we have that one. Copy, paste. Another one. Place that here. Okay. That one. Oops. So we use that one, and move that here around. And then we have this word art and make it smaller. And I think the belief we can add over here. Yes. Hold on. And let's try here. One of the but I think we needed to let it black how it was. So you have created now a really graphical layout. I'm concentrated. We don't need that word here, but maybe we like to that one. And this is one we delete, and now we have the arrow, and now the butterfly moves. So we have that one. That is the layer. That one. That is the image, and this is what we clip and turn that off, so we can move that arrow now around. This is what we can do. Place it just underneath. We need to now take care with the closed here, so we can move everything up, up, up here and place it more in the middle. Over here. Okay, change here. Like this green one, that's too much. Oh, this is nice. But we lose with that the effect of the swirled arrow. Yes, because it's transparent, and then it shows the when you turn them on, then it works. So you see, Photoshop is also for me sometimes a kind of secret. Look at it, nice. I've created now 3 different layouts for you in this video, and it got long, you know, and but I'm done now. I'm done. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope really you learned something out of that video. I've tried in the last videos really to add more content, a little bit more tutorials, quick tips here and there, how to use a collection. That's so important for me, that you not only buy something, I want really always that you use this work, what I have created for you, and you shall use it again and again, and discover it again and again, and enjoy it. Not only in the week you bought it, that you enjoy it in the next month, and use it again and again. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, a thumbs up, whatever you want. And I'm sure we're gonna see us in the next video. Bye.